than the natural man show. You know, you ever have so much clutter in a room that you can't just walk just like straight forward? You have to tiptoe around everything. Anyway, it's annoying. I need to declutter, which is another video I can make about decluttering, showing now that when you declutter a room, it's actually better for your mindset and the way you feel emotionally. So it's very important. But today, I want to talk about how to improve your insulin sensitivity. How to improve your insulin sensitivity. Why is this important? Wow, it's good. Really good for you to have proper blood sugar regulation. You know, diabetes type 2 and type 1, the reason they're so bad is because they lead to complications. They lead to damaged arteries and blood vessels. That's why some people go blind. They had to get the legs cut off. It leads to organ damage. But the good news is, even if you are diabetic, you can use some of these lifestyle changes and they can improve your health and help prevent complications from diabetes. So, I think some experts in public health are saying that they believe, or they're not just believe, they're saying that 97% of people are metabolically unhealthy. So basically saying the whole world are metabolically unhealthy at some level. If that's true, that's pretty astonishing. But you know, the food that we have today, it won't surprise me. You know, the restaurant food, most food in the stores is processed, all these things. So say right now, I want to do improve my insulin sensitivity because I want to lose weight easier. I want to keep my heart and vascular system healthy. I want to keep my limbs healthy. I don't want to develop type 2 diabetes. I don't want to have the inflammation inside my body that insulin resistance can lead to or make worse. So what do you do? First thing, you have to watch your dietary fat. Your dietary fat from cooking oils, all cooking oils, every one of them, even the amazing olive oil. None of it's good for you. These oils impair your blood glucose metabolism. They do. They also help lead to heart disease, and they can lead to inflammation in the body, and they can actually lower your immune system function. These oils, they're a relatively new food for humans, right? We couldn't have this food 200 years ago, probably even 100 years ago. They had to make machines to extract these oils the way they do now. You know, I know they had olive oil in the Bible, but they extracted that probably by crushing the olives. There's probably still olive pulp in there. Olives, within reason, are good for you because they're a whole food, but I always teach whole foods because your body recognizes whole foods. Your body's able to deal with whole foods. It is easier on your metabolic function. Whole foods are. A vegetable is a highly processed, highly fattening food. So you want to get rid of those. Cut them down drastically, or get rid of. If you're serious, just get rid of them. Throw them in the bin and don't look back. Number 2, you want to get rid of your high-fat foods. Your high-fat red meats, your high-fat dairy. All these foods cause insulin dysfunction. They can increase your risk of developing heart disease, heart attack, strokes, all these things that make you gain weight. If you're not going to go 100% plant-based, you want to at least go 90 to 95% plant-based. And the meat that you eat and the dairy, if you choose dairy, but I really recommend not doing dairy. There's so many things wrong with it, but if you do, you want to pick the leanest cuts of meat and the leanest dairy. So now that we have the fat out of the way, the fat is going to just screw up your metabolism overall. It's going to be hard for you to lose weight, and it'll make you sick in time. So that's the first 2 things. Number 3, we want to build muscle. Skeletal muscle increases insulin sensitivity. Everybody over 30 should be on a strength training routine of some kind. I don't care how you do it. Do something that builds your muscle tissue, okay? Now there are better ways to go about it than others, but if you figure out a way to build muscle, keep doing it. Number 4, cardiovascular exercise. Another exercise that we need to do because it's very good for us. You know, we're talking about walking, running, jogging, cycling, swimming, playing basketball, playing pickleball, playing tennis, whatever you like to do for at least 30 minutes to get your heart rate up. Then we're going to talk about sleep. You want to make sure you're getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. Poor sleep, even one night, leads to higher blood pressure and higher blood sugar readings. And last, we want to deal with our stress. Stress, if you don't do anything to relieve it, it actually increases your blood pressure, your blood sugar, your cortisol, which is a stress hormone that weakens your immune system, blah, blah, blah. We could go on and on and on and on. I think we all know that stress isn't good. And I think we all know it's really hard to avoid stress. So what we can do is work on ways to deal with it, to lessen the impact of stress on the body. Deep breathing, meditation, prayer. There are also certain herbs that help lower cortisol, like ashwagandha and holy basil. So these things will help you get healthy. When you start to do these things, you will find that if you go to the doctor, your blood pressure should start to get better within months. I don't know, some people, I don't put a timeline on anything. Some people get better quickly. Some people take more time. I've seen this over and over. But you will heal metabolically if you eat a low-fat, high-fiber, plant-centered diet, and you do the exercise, you do the sleep, you do the relaxation. If you're harboring any ill will or chip on your shoulder, anything like that, it'll do you good to get rid of it. So if you like this video, please like it and share it. Please subscribe to my channel. Check out my page, DanTheNaturalMan.com. And remember, until next time, keep it natural.